You won't believe a biology PhD survived drifting, reversing. He and his team fought assassins fearlessly, surviving dramatic crashes. But Martin's cab flipped over unexpectedly, leading to a surprise mishap for the blinded. Luckily, they dodged a bullet before the electric tram arrived, cleverly escaping and slipping into the night scene amidst the chaos. But not so fast, and a sudden emotional outburst landed Martin in hot water. She couldn't believe her impulsiveness put her friend Cobb in jeopardy. By facing imminent danger, Anna pulled herself together fast. Only Martin could now aid her escape. Next day, they shared intel with Shyle. After a night's thought, she found what the book's numbers indicated. The numbers corresponded to page numbers, line numbers, and words, which spelled out Lantern Grass and California Bay. Yet, they were just ordinary plants, unrelated to her research with Basler. Meanwhile, Shyle discovered that Basler was working on hybrid corn projects. He planned to disclose his patented work at a biotech summit with an agenda to solve the global food crisis. Prince Shudder became his biggest supporter, but there stirred discontent among some global food tycoons. Recently, Prince Shudder faced several assassination attempts. Maybe that's why they needed to impersonate him. As one of the few who could get close to the prince, they needed Liz's confirmation first. Martin figured the kidnappers would stick to his schedule. He knew where they'd be today, so Anna would keep an eye on the imposter, while Martin lay in wait across from the museum for Liz. As predicted, Liz showed up soon after, and Martin sprinted toward her. Upon entering, Martin realized the assassins that had been after him were right behind Liz. Worse still, the imposter entered the meeting early. Just then, Anna called. A sudden phone ring caught the assassin's attention. Thanks to Martin's miraculous dodging, he evaded the killers and found Liz at the gallery. Liz told him they couldn't flee now as they could be killed in a time. She asked Martin to get his luggage first and meet her at the airport. Then Liz kissed Martin goodbye and returned to the assassins, leaving Martin puzzled but taking Anna to the airport. Just then, Shyle received a call from Rod, claiming he taught at Leipzig Academy and wanted to. Shocked, Shyle recalled Martin's words that they worked at Landrimoe University, yet didn't refuse and took out tea bags. Shortly after, Rod showed up, curious about why Shyle was handling this case. Smart people have never failed, and I'm told they are still in existence, but that's only rumor, of course. You had time after I called you. Why didn't you run? Where should I run? From Section 15, Mr. Cole. I can hardly walk. At this very moment, Rod dropped his disguise. Just as he pressed Shyle for more info about Martin, he collapsed after finishing his tea, which turned out to be Stacy's romantic concoction. Martin found his lost suitcase at the airport and got his ID. All he needed now was to wait for his wife to meet him and to show gratitude. Martin handed all his cash to Anna. Yet Anna still felt uneasy. What if she tells them where you are? Yes, indeed she wouldn't. How on earth do you know? She knows she's my wife. By then, it was clear Martin no longer needed Anna, so she took off Martin's watch and turned to leave. Just as Anna walked away, Rod lad, claiming Liz was just outside, but as Martin approached the car, assassins appeared out of nowhere to knock him out. Martin didn't expect his wife's betrayal. Anna, leaving, witnessed it all. Seeing the scene unfold, Anna lied, telling the cab driver to move the luggage. As the driver opened the trunk, she seized the chance and drove off. Soon, Martin was led by Rod to an abandoned lot to question his betrayal. But what Rod said next left Martin flabbergasted. Do you really think you're Martin Harris? You are such a jerk. You happen to be my oldest friend. Do you even know who I am? And me? Not this guy, Martin Harris. Absolutely not. So what then? What? Martin Harris doesn't exist. Turns out Martin Harris was a complete fiction he made up. He fabricated this legend to get infiltrated at the summit and complete an assassination mission. So, Martin is actually a top assassin of Organization 15, with Liz as his hit squad partner. All the memories left in his mind are merely a disguise for cover-up. Because he suddenly disappeared, the organization had to resort to a backup assassin. He is dead, and it was a good death, but I'm afraid that's not something I can share with you. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. After knowing the truth, Martin only awaited death. Then, as the killer vented his rage and arrived in time. Seeing this, Rod hid in the car. The assassin fired back, but it panicked and crashed into the door. Seeing his real ID in Rod's suitcase, Martin recalled the whole plan. He and Liz were in Berlin 3 months prior.